Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to Piccadilly Circus. It's very famous place for tourists. Piccadilly Circus is where many locals and tourists choose to meet because of its privileged location in the heart of London and as it is close to important leisure and shopping areas. The name Piccadilly from a 17th century named a Piccadille. Roger Baker, a tailor who became rich making Piccadilles, lived in this area. The word circus refers to the roundabout around which the traffic circulated. This is very popular area. If you are a visitor, if you have a time for visit, please visit this area, the Piccadilly Circus, very famous and popular area in London. Piccadilly Circus is a road junction and public space of London's West End in the city of Westminster. It was built in 1819 to connect Regent Street with Piccadilly. You can come here by cab. If you have car, you can come easily, or you can use public transport, different buses and underground train also. Bakerloo line and Piccadilly line underground train cross this area. You can use these two train easily. Piccadilly now links directly to the theatre on Shaftesbury Avenue, the Haymarket, Coventry Street and Glasshouse Street. It is surrounded by several notable buildings including the London Pavilion and Criterion Theatre. Directly underneath the plaza is Piccadilly Circus Underground Station, part of the London Underground system. Many people wonder what is the origin of usual name of this public area. The Piccadilly part of the name dates back to 1612 when a tailor named Roger Baker lived in this area who made a fortune selling Piccadilly. Piccadilles are stiff, elaborate neck collars worn by fashionable people in the 17th century. Locals refer to the tailor's house as Piccadilly Hall, which then over time became simply Piccadilly. Most of the people who visit this location will see the display of giant screens with various advertisements at least once while exploring this area. The Piccadilly lights can be found at the center of the circus, just across the street from the London Underground stop. This activity won't cost you a thing to enjoy, and it's a great nighttime activity. There are a lot of beautiful theatres near Piccadilly Circus where you can see some of the most popular musicals in the world. Some of the most popular theatres in this area: Prince of Wales Theatre, Leicester Square Theatre, Hermes Street Theatre, Prince Edward Theatre, Piccadilly Theatre, Queen's Theatre, Apollo Theatre. Fans of the Harry Potter series may want to keep an eye out while visiting Piccadilly Circus, as some nearby were actually used during the filming of the movie series. After taking a tour, you might also want to check out the House of Minalima, which features a variety of notable artwork and even a few props from the Harry Potter movies. Regent Street runs northwest from the center of the circus and includes a lot of popular shopping destinations. You can visit some few stores here: Tommy Hilfiger, Timberland, Anthropologie, Polo Ralph Lauren, Coach and Boss. Regent Street runs all the way up to Oxford Circus and beyond. You will find several great shops to visit along the entire stretch of this road. Nearby, you can see the statue of William Shakespeare at the center of the square. There are also a lot of great family-friendly attractions nearly, such as the Lego store and MMS World. Here also you will find the Swiss Court, the site of the Swiss Center, a building that showcased the center of Switzerland. All that remains is the Swiss, a large clock with 27 bells and several interesting figurines that cycle the clock when the bell rings at 12 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. There are a lot of great memorials, momentums and statues located in the general vicinity of Piccadilly Circus. Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain, the Horses of Heloise, Swiss Glockenspiel, Nelson Column, King George IV statue, King William III statue, William Shakespeare statue, Trafalgar Square fountains, and equestrian statue of Charles I. Save money with a tourist attraction discount passes. Several of the most notable sites at Piccadilly Circus are actually included with one or more London tourist passes. These discount passes could save you up to 55% of ticket prices by building them all together. These passes could also save you time as many attractions offer skip the line privileges. You can use this discount card, Curzon Cinema in Soho, Mayfair, Hop on Hop of Bus Tour, the Cartoon Museum, Benjamin Franklin House, Buffa Gump Stream, West End Theatres, Planet Hollywood, Hard Rock Cafe, Wellington Arts, Playhouse, MMS World. You can use a tourist pass for free admission of some of the attractions listed above. Most of the restaurants only offer discount on food and other items purchases. Even so, if you plan to take your family out to eat, this could be a great way to save money on your bill. There are several museums near Piccadilly Circus that offer free admission to all visitors. There are a lot of great fountains to see in this neighborhood surrounding this public circle. If you love the sound of experience of these artistic structures, consider going to one of the following locations there. Shaftesbury Fountain, located near the center of Piccadilly Circus. This fountain was built in the late 80s and it remains one of the most beautiful landmarks in this area. The Horses of Heloise, found on the corner Coventry and Haymarket. This fountain depicts 4 bronze horses rearing and bursting from the water. The London Library is one of the most interesting locations in the entire city. In addition to books you can read, there are also other activities and events available depending on when you visit. Best of all, most of their services won't cost you a thing. One of the most popular events you can attend to their every evening tour, which is offered on the second and fourth Monday of every month. This tour runs for about an hour and it's entirely free. The London Library there is open until 9 p.m. on Monday and Tuesday, which means this could be a great place to visit after dark. After your work, you can come and visit easily. It's a very nice place and lots of opportunities there. See the nice and beautiful Five Guys building. I didn't get chance today to see the chances of street performance, but if you get chance at that, you will see at least few street performance while walking around Piccadilly Circus. This public circle is a popular location for performance artists who want to show off their skills. While street performers do accept donations, you don't have to pay anything to stop and watch this show. In the first performance have including break dancers, living statues, musicians, gymnastic and more. There are no specific schedules for these shows. You will find more street performance near public squares and circles that you will on the side of the road. Although it isn't an observation deck, the Cape of Waterstones has one of the best views at Piccadilly Circus, and it's entirely free to enjoy. Located on the fourth floor, the Waterstones Cafe is open daily for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and more. While you don't need to buy anything to take the view, they do have a lot of great food to eat. You will love it. Tasty, delicious food they serve. Most of the people come for enjoy there after their work because they have a lots of nighttime activities. This section will cover some of the more entertaining things you can do at Piccadilly Circus after your work or night time. Most of the museums in the area offer late hours, so you can visit them even after the sun goes down. The Institute of Contemporary Art is open until 11 p.m. most nights, but they actually extend their hours to midnight on Friday and Saturday night. Even both of the National Gallery and the National Portrait Gallery keep their doors open until 9 p.m. on Friday nights, while the Royal Academy of Arts closes up at 10 p.m. on Fridays. London Library also stays open until 9 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays, and they offer free tours after dark twice a month. As I mentioned in the top 10 section, there are a lot of great theatre near Piccadilly Circus that host all kinds of musical, ballets, plays and more. Many of these venues will have shows at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., making this a great activity to enjoy after dark. The musical show is like a musical such as Aladdin, The Lion King, Les Miserables, Flounder on the Roof and many other are playing in London at the moment. If you go for day out or night out alone or with friends or family members, we always think about our food. Where can we get favorite food, nice food and delicious food and different types of taste, everyone will like it. There are a lot of great restaurants in the area of Piccadilly Circus. Whether you are looking for a romantic night out or you want somewhere to go with your family, there are several great places to eat. If you are thinking about money or if you want to save money from your bill, you can use a London Tourist First to get discount at several popular restaurants. Wow, I forgot to tell another important thing. If you are in a good mood to play a hand of poker, there are quite a few excellent casinos within walking distance of Piccadilly Circus. I am just giving some list. A lot of people interested to play casino is the Empire Casino, Horizons Casino, Grosvenor Casino, Genting Casino, Lola's Underground Casino. The Hippodrome Casino is the most popular casino in this area. Most of these business are very close to this area. The best part about these casinos is that most of them are open 24 hours, so you can stay as late as you want. That place provides some selection of family-friendly activities that children will enjoy at Piccadilly Circus. If you are looking for even more things to do with the kids, check their other section for ideas like going to a musical, seeing a movie, watching street performance and taking a Harry Potter tour. Most of the Harry Potter fans will jump at the opportunity to visit this special little shop which houses artwork and artifacts from the film series. Are you a sweet lover? You love sweet? Then this place is likely candy heaven. For candy heaven, you can visit the store M&M's Candy and Merchandise. Here you can get the world's largest candy store. They also have a giant chocolate wall with over 100 M&M's selections to choose from. In Easter time and Christmas time, I have planned to visit this area only for showing you all types of giant chocolates and candies. In the Lego store, they have a great opportunity now. We can buy a lot of toys. They have sell on. This store has a gigantic Lego model of Big Ben, standing 6.53 meters tall. This structure is actually a working clock that lights up after dark. This location also houses the Lego Music Maker, a photo booth machine that produces Lego music portraits that will give you instruction on how to recreate the picture with Lego bricks. This Lego store will host special events and offer giveaways to the fans. There are all play with Lego bricks for free. You can bring your kids and sometimes you can spend there. They can make lots of bricks. It's free. They can play long time, how long they want. In this area, 2 Waterstone you can get. One right down the street from Piccadilly Circus, another one near the circus. Both locations offer a lot of books to choose from, but the main shop near the public circle is 6 floors tall with 8 miles of shelves, contains over 200,000 titles. Now I am telling, if you have a tourist pass, how can you use this? For tourist London pass, save 15% at M&M's World, save 25% on theatre tickets, including admission to Wellington Arts, including admission to Apsley House, including admission to the Cartoon Museum, Benjamin Franklin House, Curzon Cinema Soho Mayfair, and Hop on Hop of Bus Tour. Even you can use for your meals at Boom Shrimp and meal at Hard Rock Cafe and Planet Hollywood and Hop on Hop of Bus Tour also. Even if you have London Explorer Pass, free meal at Planet Hollywood, free Hop of Bus Tour you can get easily. Even you can visit here Benjamin Franklin House, Bupa Gump Shrimp Comp, Hop and Hop Bus Tour, Planet Hollywood, Rainforest Cafe, Wellington Arts, Aspley House. Even more great discount you can get if you visit these places. You're looking for romantic dinner for your lover, or are you looking for a good family friendly restaurant or nice place for romantic lunch or dinner? Then you can visit these places: Planet Hollywood, Hard Rock Cafe, Bupa Gump Shrimp, Five Guys Burger and Fries, Rainforest Cafe, Soryo Raman, TGI Fridays, Walk to Walk, Benihana, Chipotle, Flat Iron, Nando's, The Riz East Show. Don't forget that you can get of this location by using a London tourist pass. You can be here self-guided or you can get any guide here. If you are looking for guide, you can get guide in this area who know this area very well. We visit sometimes some area, it's good for our mind. Let's to say this is an excellent activity that the entire family will enjoy. The activity won't cost you a thing to enjoy. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.